Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Going Our Shop, back with some more MLB picks on this Monday, July 5th. Guys, it's a new week. That means new streak. Let's start this week off right, and let's make some money as always. My name's Logan. I do the MLB picks daily on this side of the channel, and we would really appreciate if this is your first video, consider liking and subscribing. It really helps Austin, who does the NBA picks, and myself on this side of the channel. It really helps us grow this channel to the moon. You know COS is trying to go to the moon. We can't go to the moon without you mashing that subscribe button. So go ahead and consider subscribing if you already aren't, and consider becoming a COS All-Star. All of these people all over the screen are the real MVPs and our current COS All-Stars. If you're interested, either click the join button next to our channel name or the first link in the description. I really want to leave 4th of July in the past. It was a good day, non-baseball wise, but gambling wise, it was a bad day. And you know what? This is what we do. We own up to our L's. We take it on the chin, and we have to move on. Marathon, not a sprint. How many times have I ever told you guys that? Toronto first 5, cash that one. Milwaukee run line, L. Oh my gosh, Brewers. Oh man, made me want to hit something yesterday. They just flat out did not show up. I remember when I was talking about that pick, I said Brewers just have to play like they normally do. Nope, they just said, I want to spend the 4th of July with my family. I just want to get this game over with. Yeah, L. Hard L. And because the Brewers, also lost outright, they sunk our money line parlay, which of course hit 2 out of 3 legs. Brewers not included. Miley strikeout total, L. He was getting batters out, but he was not striking them out. That's what happens sometimes when you pick strikeout props. And the Angels double bet that I made, of course, the over hits, but the Angels win and do not cover. Of course, that was just, bad luck again on that side. So we did suffer some casualties, but again, new week, new streak. Let's get after it today. Where are we starting? Red Sox versus Angels. I'm taking Red Sox money line, minus 108 odds on this one. Yeah, I mean, this game's a virtual pick'em at the time I'm recording this video, right? We got Suarez on the mound, 0, 1, and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3 games pitched. Notice how I say games pitched, because, he hasn't been starting in all of those. He's mostly a relief pitcher. He was a relief pitcher in, I believe, about 2 of those 3 games. A lot of those games he was going 1 or 2 innings pitched. But on the other side of the mound, you got Perez, 2, 0, and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Yeah, I mean, Perez is a pretty, solid pitcher. He's not terrible. He's not going to go out there and stink it up, hopefully, right? Suarez is a bit of an unknown. Does this mean it's a bullpen game for the Angels? Potentially, right? And if that's the case, I'm jumping all over Red Sox even harder, because the Angels bullpen, 23rd in bullpen ERA. Woof. Yeah, I mean, they've been back of the pack. Betting Angels, you hate to see that starting pitcher come off the mound, because you just know, you're like, oh no, here comes the runs. You know they come, right? Boston, by comparison, is 7th in bullpen ERA. And another stat worth noting, Boston is 17-12 versus left-handed pitchers. Yeah, Suarez is a left-handed pitcher. They do hit lefties pretty decently. So, I'm giving several edges to Boston in this one. And, offensively, if you look at the two teams' tail of the tape, they are very similar. There's no real decisive edge, but if you want to give one, it would be Boston. Boston is like 3rd in runs and hits, so they are better offensive team than the Angels. Again, guys, when the margins are this narrow and the game is a razor thin pick'em, yeah, I'm taking Red Sox money line, and I'm locking it in. I love the value on it. And moving on to our next pick, another money line, White Sox versus Twins. I'm taking White Sox money line, minus 112 odds on this one. Woof, I really love the value on this one as well, guys. You got Cease on the mound for White Sox. 2, 1, and 6 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Don't love the 6, but the 2 and the 1 is definitely serviceable, and the caliber pitcher that he is. Ober is on the mound for Minnesota. 5, 4, and 0 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Yeah, I mean, the 5 and the 4 is not great at all. And if he goes out there and stinks it up, this could be over for Ober. Yeah, you see what I did there, right? Let's look at his games pitched versus Chicago, because these two teams have played several games. 5 and 4 earned runs, both of his starts against Chicago. Not great numbers one bit for Minnesota, right? Cease, by comparison, against Minnesota, 2 and 3 earned runs, and both wins versus the Twins. So, we got to point this out. Cease really should get the job done today, and Ober has shown us no evidence that he's capable of pitching well against those very talented White Sox bats, right? And, I brought up bullpens in the last matchup. Guys, when the margins are close, go look at bullpens. It's a great metric to measure this. Minnesota's bullpen, very bad, right? 26 in bullpen ERA. I don't know if there's any Twins fans on this channel. I don't really personally know any Twins fans, but they would, I'm sure, tell you that their bullpen has been catastrophic this year. 26, that pretty much sums it up. Chicago White Sox, by comparison, 13th in bullpen ERA. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely the better bullpen. And, I hope they go out and pitch like it. I hope they hit Ober like they should today. We will cash that White Sox money line, lock that one in. And moving on to our next pick, a player prop, right? Red Sox versus Royals. Gutierrez strikeout total under 3.5 Ks, minus 111 odds in this one. First of all, shout out to Austin. Yes, the same Austin that picks the NBA ones. He's like, Logan, I got to play for you today. Let's see if we can try my hand in baseball. I said, sure. I'll say, we collaborated a little bit, looked at the numbers, and you know what? This is the line is low for a reason, right? 4 or less strikeouts in 5 of his 7 starts this year. So, kind of like I always pick Ureña's under, just because he's shown me no evidence that he can hit the over. This is one of those plays that he's been trending in that low strikeout total number for a reason, right? Kansas City also is 3rd in Ks. I mean, again, you're trying to cash a strikeout total over, you don't love how good Kansas City is in strikeouts, They average 8 Ks per game, right? Just collectively. But that average drops to 7.4 Ks at home. Again, they're not striking out a ton at home. And if Gutierrez is going to hit that over, he's going to have some pretty decent innings. And is there evidence that he goes, the full 7, 6? No, I mean he's gone 6 before. Let's look at his last 3 games. 4 1/3, 6, and 5 innings pitched. Again, I kind of like that inconsistency for a strikeout total under, because if he only goes 4 1/3 innings pitched, or maybe he doesn't even last that would be really beneficial for us with that under. And again, Austin, hopefully a great pick. I will celebrate you, or I will scold you for selling the people bad information. Either way, we're out here having fun, and I like it for a value play as well. So does Austin. Lock that one in. And moving on to our last pick. Yeah, guys, it is the return, get drum roll please, of the no-run first inning bet. I have taken a crazy hiatus from it. I used to pick them daily, and they just started going south for me. But I want to give Josh a shout out to this one. He turned my attention to it, and you know what? I think it's worth trying the no-run first inning again today. Like I said, it had been so long, and I feel recharged, right? I was getting really burned out by betting the NRFIs and them turning into YERFIs. So, Cardinals versus Giants. I'm taking the no-run first inning in this one, minus 125 odds. Nothing crazy here. The over-under to this game is set to 7.5. It went up to 8 right as soon as I started recording this video. So, I'm just saying maybe a little bit money is moving to the over, but I really like the starting pitching in this one. Gossman, 1.7 ERA. Yeah, I mean, Gossman, super solid. He should get those 3 outs we need in the first inning. And Kim is on the other side of the mound, 3.8 ERA. Now, I don't love that. That's not amazing numbers, but he's a good pitcher. Sometimes the stats don't always, indicate it. And I've picked some no-run first innings. I'm sorry. I've picked some no-run first innings before, and in against the Giants, and you know what? Even though they're high ranked in those first inning stats, they sometimes don't show up. Their bats have to heat up late in the game. It's scoreless a lot of the times. So, can we cash this NRFI? Can we fly the NRFI flags and chat once more? I don't know. We'll stay tuned. I really like the value on this one, so we're gonna lock it in and give me support. If you're calling our shot all-star, you have access to the NRFI flag. So fly in and chat if you do have it. But guys, I really like it for value on this one, and so does Josh in the Discord. Let's recap the picks though one last time for you guys. Red Sox money line, White Sox money line, Gutierrez strikeout total under, and Cardinals versus Giants, no run first inning. NRFI Nation, lock it in. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been the absolute best. Let's win some money today. As always, drop your favorite plays below, down in the comments. I love to hear what you guys are picking. Maybe you guys are picking no run first innings as well. Maybe you're gonna tell me in the comments, Logan, you're insane for picking that NRFI. That's gonna be a YERFI all day long. Okay, well, whatever. But I love hearing from you guys nonetheless. Let's make some money today. I'll be back tomorrow as always.